It's your day in tech history, and it's brought to you by our friends over at Expedia.com, where you can find yours with Expedia. Hey everybody, Jeffrey Powers here, and I welcome you to the Day in Tech History at dayintechhistory.com. It's part of the Tech Podcast Network. You can subscribe via iTunes, Zune, or Stitcher Internet Radio. Our Twitter is Day in Tech Hist, and all show notes are on the wiki page if you want to follow along. Now let's find out what happened on this day, your day in tech history. October 31st, 1892, Arthur Conan Doyle published The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. 1926, magician Harry Houdini dies of gangrene and peritonitis that was developed in his appendix after his appendix ruptured. 1945, the first conference on digital computer technique was held at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. The conference was sponsored by the National Research Council, Subcommittee Z on Calculating Machines and Computation. 1974, Atari introduced the ping-pong coin-operated arcade game. 1983, Texas Instruments canceled the $50 rebate program for the TI-99 4A home computer, but they did extend the offer to give a free speech synthesizer to qualified purchases of 6 program modules through January 31st of 1984. 1988, IBM officially announced the release of Operating System 2, or OS2, 1.1 Standard Edition with Presentation Manager. It was codenamed Trimaran. 1992, the Vatican formally admits to an error in condemning Galileo Galilei for hearsay over 359 years for his geocentric view of the solar system. 1994, Quantum Link, or Q-Link, an online service for email, games, news, and shopping on the Commodore 64 and 128 computers, announced that it would withdraw from the Commodore market. 1997, Alternic founder Eugene Hashpirev was arrested in Toronto, Canada, on wire fraud charges brought to by the U.S. hijacking the URL of Internic registry website and redirecting its traffic to his own alternate website. 1998, the first public version of Sketch, version 0.5.0, was released. It's a free vector graphics editor written almost completely in Python and released under the GNU Lesser General Public License. Also in 1998, the Identity Theft and Assumption Deterrence Act of 1998 was signed into law in the United States. It would make identity theft a federal crime with penalties of up to 3 years imprisonment and a maximum fine of $250,000. And now this word from our friends over at Expedia. Las Vegas, Jamaica, San Francisco, China, New York, Portland, Florida. Have you been? Maybe you're from there and you need to start planning your trip home for the holidays. Now is the time to do that. With rates at their lowest for November and December, you can get great deals in planning your trip. That's where Expedia comes in, from air travel, hotels, cars, and full vacation packages. Because who doesn't want to be in a warm city during the coldest of winters? You can also earn Expedia points so you can use them on more trips all around the world. Get $25 off your first hotel booking at Expedia. Go over to geekazine.com/Expedia for more details. Over at Expedia, find yours. Now let's get back into your day in tech history. In 2000, the last of the Multics, or multiplexed information and computing service machines, a series of computers running in an influential time-sharing operating system, was shut down. Also in 2000, Napster announced a partnership with German recording company Bertelsmann AG, or BMG, to develop a membership-based distribution system that would guarantee payment to artists. 2003, a bankruptcy court approved reorganization plans for telecommunications giant MCI, essentially removing the company from Chapter 11 bankruptcy. 2006, Microsoft released a download update for the Xbox 360 in the United States. It added support for 1080p high-definition resolution, HD DVD support, and the ability to play WMV files, along with 84 other issues. And version 3.0.8, the Feynman of Scientific Linux operating system, was released. 2007, Acer sued HP for over 5 patent violations. And in 2013, Google released Android version 4.4, otherwise known as KitKat. The version refreshed the interface, added wireless printing, Bluetooth messaging access profiles, added NFC host card emulation, and more. Google also released the Nexus 5 smartphone, a phone developed by LG Electronics. The Nexus 5 contained a Snapdragon 800 processor with 2 GB of PRAM and an 8-megapixel rear-face camera. $349 for 16 GB and $399 for 32 GB. It was codenamed Hammerhead. And that's your Day in Tech History. My name is Jeffrey Powers, www.dayintechhistory.com. All the show notes are over at wikizine.com, Geekazine's wiki. And of course, you can like the Facebook page and follow Twitter at Day in Tech Hist. Until tomorrow, take care. Day in Tech History is copyright 2014 JMP Enterprise and Geekazine.com.